finally got cold in South Carolina. We're talking about putting salt on the roads tonight because it's going to be cold and wet. And I took the day off so I could go get a root canal, but I am still so excited. Hey, welcome back and thanks for coming. I am so glad you could make it. There are just a few days before the end of the year. So, as seems to happen every year, Christmas is over. And you know, it was years ago that I figured out that it really wasn't about presents, that there really was more joy in giving than receiving. And in recent years, I've started thinking that maybe it's not about presents at all, but the people that you get to spend the time with. And it comes as a complete surprise to me because I don't consider myself a people person. You know, the glitter and excitement of presents doesn't really make you happy. You're either happy with your life or you're not. But those people that are around you that you care about, who care about you back, that's the real value. I don't really know if it's because they're so hard to find or if just because every year you're closer to the finish line. I don't know. But I had a great Christmas and I hope you did too. Now there are a couple of days before New Year's hits. People are starting to make their New Year's resolutions, get their plans ready for what they want to do in 2018. But Christmas is really the pivot point for me, and I can't wait for a couple more days just to tell you how excited I am about the new year. 2017 was a really good year. I decided I was going to make a go of it being a semi-professional media creator, whether that was photography or writing or what have you. I was going to kick it up to that next level. Of course, a lot of that is laying a foundation, doing things like getting social media set up, getting set up so that you can sell prints, starting to get to where there are people who know that you're doing what you're doing. And like riding a motorcycle, a lot goes into figuring out what direction you're going to take. Unlike riding a motorcycle, you can't just pick a direction and go because you'll end up in the completely opposite direction where you wanted to be. Actually, that is kind of like riding a motorcycle. Some of that involved narrowing things down. In photography, you don't want to be taking pictures of everything and putting that out there. You need to specialize in just a very few areas so that you can become an expert in that type of photography. In some areas, it's broadening your perspective. While I wanted to do video, I wasn't very good at it, and I'm still not where I want to be. May never be, I don't know. But I really had no intention of doing YouTube videos until I decided that I was just going to do it, come what may. And the support has been pretty outstanding, and personally, I think I've come a long way, really in all of these areas. So it's been a very good year. And of course, let's go back to the people. I've met some great people this year. I mean, people that it is really my honor just to have them talk to me because they're talented, they're caring, they put me to shame. And I'm so glad that I know them. So glad I know you. The fact that you would give me your time, the fact that these people would be supportive of what I'm doing, that's awesome. And I am just really grateful for knowing each and every one of them, and I hope to foster those relationships better as we move forward. I'm so grateful for all of them, and I'm so grateful for you. From a skills perspective, I think I've come a long way since last year. I've learned a lot of stuff, and it's all gotten a little bit better. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. All the successful people on YouTube will tell you that it's the long game. Stay at it, keep growing at it, do it better and better, and keep doing it, and you'll come out ahead. I always used to tell my kids, don't chase after fame and money, but find something you love to do and do it so well that the world can't help but notice, and the fame and money will come. And if it doesn't, you'll spend your life doing something you love to do and have a passion about. Are there people who make it instantly big? Absolutely. But I think for most of us, it takes a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of persistence. I posted to Facebook a few weeks ago that the secret to success is determination. Because talent, skill, education, all of that stuff, none of it matters if you don't complete the race, if you don't keep running, if you don't have the determination to finish. I can be super talented, and if I quit tomorrow, I lose. And it really wasn't meant to be a pithy soundbite. I believe that. You know, sometimes I have to remind myself because I lose focus or I get disappointed, but I believe that to be true. Now, 2017 wasn't without its disappointments, opportunities that just never came up, people who call you friends on Facebook who don't even answer your messages anymore, much less just reach out to say, hi, how you doing? Doing okay, thanks. Good to hear from you. Various groups that you're part of that either don't know who you are or act like they don't know who you are when you show up somewhere. There are the times when you put incredible amounts of work into something and don't even get credit. And I've noticed, and this is the last thing I'll complain about, that there are a lot of people who will talk about how valuable your work is until it comes time to pony up and pay for it. Can't be that valuable, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going. Perseverance and determination, right? One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. I had a boss once whose first job after he got the position was to fire me. And he stepped up and said, nope, not gonna do it. And they said, well, you have to fire him. There are things we don't like. And he said, he hasn't worked for me yet. Give me 30 days and I'll straighten him out. And he sat me down and told me what I needed to fix. And I worked for him for years. At one point he worked for me and I think I worked for him again. And we were friends for, I don't know, 20 years. Chris, what's your point? My point is that apparently I can tick people off and not have any clue that I'm doing it. Maybe one of those friends that don't respond to my messages anymore will be watching. It's not intentional. Whatever I did, it wasn't intentional. But often when you lose something, it's replaced with something else or something better or more of something. You know, people follow me online and they contact me through Instagram or they'll subscribe to the YouTube channel. Oh, by the way, subscribe. And I just want to do better content. I mean, partially for me, just because I want to do it better, but a lot of it is for you. I want to make sure that you find value here. I want to make sure that you supporting me isn't a waste of your time. You know, in the last video, I mentioned the 72 Ironhead, and a lot of people responded. Thank you very much. And now I'm looking forward to, I've got to do it because I owe it to all of you. And it's going to be a blast, and we're going to have fun with it. And with all the stuff that I put in place in 2017, I feel like it's just catapulting us into 2018. And I am so excited about it. I mean, almost giddy excited. I've got some great ideas for content, both motorcycle-based and photography-based. Maybe I'll start doing some writing stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments if that would be offensive to you. I don't know how many writers I've got that are following. We've got trips planned, even some local stuff. I want to take you around Charleston and show you what's here. Some of the stuff I've seen, some of the stuff I haven't seen, and I've been back here for 9 years. We'll do some motorcycle camping. We'll do some great rides. I've got some ideas to work with some people where we can maybe get some product stuff going on. I can't make any commitments yet or even say much about it, but I've got ideas. And going back to the most important thing, I've got terrific people supporting me. How can it be a bad year? I feel almost childlike in my excitement. Like 2018 is my Christmas day, and this is the night before Christmas. And I don't have all the specifics as to what that means, but I'm just giddy excited. It's going to be a great year, and I deeply hope you come along so that we get to do it together. I hope you have a terrific New Year's. Make sure you come out the other side in one piece, and I will see you in 2018. So you didn't think I was going to let you go without asking you to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share this video to somebody else who you think will like it. And by all means, subscribe. It's going to be a great year. My bike is filthy and desperately needs a bath.